Are you an owner of a small business who has actually took out a business loan, or actually not a loan? It's called merchant cash advances. It's called MCA. And these MCAs are very interesting contracts that we're going to talk about. And those are the ones that are crushing you, crushing your business, taking money out of your account every week, every 2 weeks. Are you one of those people? Or are you planning to get the MCA? Let's talk about it.
They say are targeting the most vulnerable businesses, and they're doing it with high-cost loans and abusive collection tactics.
We are talking merchant cash advance companies. Same practices, but with higher interest rates and much higher loan amounts.
They've been fighting a battle against people who don't have the wherewithal to fight back.
But there is a Metro Detroit company out there who will help catch you if you fall into the cash advance trap.
Well, in reality, MCA is not a loan. It is the sale of future income. So basically, for example, you come back and say, I'm gonna have $200,000 receivable, right? In the future, I'm gonna get $200,000, for example. Will you give me $120,000 for that? That's what it is. That's how it's set up. So that $80,000 in this example is gonna go to the individual who gives you that money. But it is an interesting way to go around high interest loans, because not so many states allow people, businesses, to take the high interest loans out. There is something called usury law, and these usury laws prevent individuals, companies to give high interest loan to other people. These MCAs have been set up to go around that law. However, you need to be careful. And I'm going to tell you what to do and what to look for. The way these contracts are written, so basically you approach a company that gives MCA cash advances, right? So they send you a contract. 2 pages, 3 pages, 5 pages, 10 pages. Most likely you don't read it because you need the money then. You need the money immediately. So you're eager to sign it and say, you know what, oh my God, here is the signature, and I'm going to get my money tomorrow, directly to your bank account. But you don't pay attention that in those contracts it says 3% to 5% of the amount will be taken out and will be given to this person. Who is that person? He's a salesperson who actually made the call to you or sent you a text message, and that's the person who brought you in to have a relationship with the person who gives you money. So 3 to 5% of whatever money you get goes to that person. 2, then they call something initiation fee, origination fee, whatever fee they call it. 2%, 3% goes to origination fee. And then it says you're signing a contract that in the future, if you don't pay them, they do have a right to have access to your bank account. Through that access to your bank account, pay attention, they know the merchant, the individual clients that you have to pay you. They know who you deal with, and they do have a right, these people who pay you, to contact your clients in the future and say, hey, from now on, don't pay them. Don't pay you. Pay us to offset the amount that you need to pay them. Interesting. So immediately, you miss 1 or 2 payments. In the future, they're going to contact all those clients of yours. Think about your reputation. Think about how bad it's going to be. And they do have a right to freeze your bank account, to have access to your bank account, because in one of those pages of the contract that I just told you, you have given them that right. Then, you get the money today. You have to pay them back starting next Friday, next Thursday, every week or every 2 weeks. How much money do you think you're going to bring in? If your business was not in trouble to begin with, you would not have asked for this money. And many people say that, you know what, I just need this money for a few days, few months, I'm going to be okay. No. You got to be careful with that. And unfortunately, many people fall in that trap, that they don't know what they're signing, and they sign it, and then later on, in 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, they get in trouble. So, you got the money, you make few payments, and then suddenly you fall behind. And then they come back and tell you that, listen, don't worry about it. We give you, you need more money? No problem, we give you more money. Another loan they may give you, or, interestingly enough, they may modify the agreement to charge you higher amount, to let you not to be in default. Or, they tell you that, hey, if we modify the agreement, we're not going to file a lawsuit against you. So you don't have to worry about this. But that's another trap, another problem. Usually, most of these people, the company that they gave you the money, they file a lawsuit. And it's funny though, most of these lawsuits are being filed in New York, in Virginia, and most of them are being filed in certain counties. Why? I don't want to bother you with technicalities, but that's what usually they do. So after they file a lawsuit, after your account is frozen and all these issues have come up, then you cannot even run your own business. You cannot even pay your employees. You cannot do anything. So your business suddenly shuts down.
Threatening that they would reach out to business associates that I've had. You can make mistakes if you don't take the time to do your homework.
People who are watching this are in two categories. One, they have got the MCA loan and now they cannot pay it before the lawsuit. Your bank account has been frozen, there are issues, they have notified your clients or anything else. How can we help you? We come in, we negotiate the deal. We're gonna work with you to get a better deal on the contract, and we let them know that if they don't want to deal with you, we will go after them. We will go after them for giving you a contract that could be against the laws of your state. Two, you're an individual who is already behind. You have been sued. You have been served. Your account has been frozen. We will represent you in court. Go after these people. File counterclaim against them. File motions to dismiss against them for abusing the legal system and trying to go around the law. You need to fight back. You don't, you're going to lose your business. You're going to lose your employees. You're going to lose your assets. And they, in some circumstances, they may be able to come after you personally. Why? Because remember I told you that a lot of contracts you sign, one of those contracts you personally guaranteed them. The other category that you may fall into, you're thinking about getting an MCA loan. Before you get an MCA loan, before you do that, spend 30 minutes with us. Let us tell you the issues. Let us review the contract. Let us bring the most important parts of the contract to your attention so you can make a decision wisely and see if that is the right way to do it. There are so many other ways to help your business. There are so many other ways to help your employees, your merchandise, your inventory. There are so many ways. Don't sign the MCA agreements without talking to an attorney. Don't.
Now, regulators and law enforcement are starting to take action. Late last month, the FBI raided 2 of Par Funding's offices in Pennsylvania.
I'll tell you something interesting. There was a case that was filed in New York. That case, we represented the individual who got the money, the company, and we approached them. They talked to us. We went after them. After a while, they didn't even show up in court. The case got dismissed. Interesting. They were so aggressive in the beginning. We went after them, we talked to them. They didn't show up in court. The case got dismissed. Another example, we were able to settle for about 30 to 40%. I don't remember exactly the amount, but it was 30 to 40% lower than the amount that you had to pay back. Perfect. Let us help you. So don't forget, this is an important part. If you have been sued and you have been served with the papers, you have 28 days or sometimes 30 days, depends on the county you're in. Or if you have been sued in federal court, you have 21 days to file an answer or file a motion to dismiss and defend yourself. If you don't, later on, it will be very difficult to vacate those motions for default and to help you. Be careful. So act immediately. When you get sued, hire an attorney, talk to an attorney to help you out. And make sure those attorneys, they have enough experience to assist you.